So I want to make a short video just to go over the exam structure with you. So we have two exams in this course, as you know. I'm going to make this exam a little bit different than the second exam. So for this exam, I'm going to focus on just multiple choice questions. It makes your studying job a little bit easier because the questions are a bit more predictable because it's based on your homework. When we get to the second exam and we get more into the deeper topics within money and capital markets, it's going to be multiple choice questions and a few short answer questions. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so what you're going to notice here is that we've got our chapters again, chapters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 8. I changed the due date so that they're all due March the 6th. That's a Saturday at 11:59 p.m. Again, that would be everything. Keep in mind, there are multiple activities listed for each chapter, but the only thing that is graded is the homework. If you're doing more than the homework, you are learning more, and that is a good thing. But I am only looking at what was the homework score and nothing more. I then reviewed those homework questions to then create the exam. The settings are as follows. Again, it's covering all of those chapters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 8. It is also due March the 6th at 11:59 p.m. As I understand it, and I could be wrong, but I don't think I am, the exam must be completed by 11:59 p.m. I don't think you can start it and then get the hour and 20 minutes. There is that hour and 20 minute time period to complete the exam within. If you have a learning accommodation that's needed by me, let me know, and I can adjust your individual time. Otherwise, 80 minutes to complete these multiple choice questions associated with this chapter. Again, as I understand it, must be all done by March the 6th. Now, let me say the following. Everyone in this class has been given a great deal of flexibility. Flexibility that, I haven't made things due each and every week. I've been, pretty forgiving about stuff like that. Now, the negative consequence to that is that if you haven't been keeping up in the material, you're going to have quite a bit to do here before the 6th. And you also have the additional risk of potentially missing that deadline. Like, let's say you totally are checked out and you miss that deadline. You've created for yourself a situation where it's going to be very difficult to pass this course because you'll have missed half the material, right? Because on March 7th at midnight, everything will need to have been completed through chapter 8. And if you missed that deadline, it's not missing one thing. You might have missed all of the things, which would be half of the course. And that would be a pretty bad situation to be in. Avoid getting yourself stuck in that situation. Okay, let's look at what this looks like. So you would click that. You'll do it on your computer. You will see you only get one chance to take the exam. It is not multiple chances. When you hit start, it starts the timing. You then, after it's done, you hit submit. You could save it along the way if you want. But again, you have an hour and 20 minutes. Keep in mind this last line here as well, is that if you lose connection to your internet, you should be able to get back into the test, and you shouldn't have any issues. Keep in mind the exam is really meant to just be to check to make sure that you've been keeping up with the material, and the score should generally reflect the amount of time you've invested into this course, if I've done my job correctly. Okay, that should be about it for the exam.